at a cost of more than 65,000 crore taka. Initiatives have been taken to upgrade the Dhaka Chittagong highway to 10 lanes and construct 4 slow-moving vehicle lanes, 2 on each side. After conducting a detailed survey on the matter, a foreign consulting firm has submitted a report. After reviewing the report, the process of preparing the project specification is underway. This highway, which is considered the lifeline of the country's economy, will be upgraded from the existing 4 lanes to 10 lanes. On both sides of the road will be constructed 2 lanes for slow-moving vehicles, such as trucks, covered vans, pickups, and trailers. The slow-moving vehicles, or SMV lanes, will be separated from other vehicles by a physical barrier. In addition to increasing the number of lanes, the carriageway will also be widened. The existing road shoulder will be 1.5 meters wide, but that will be increased to 3 meters. The existing highway was built in 1977. Since then, the volume of vehicles plying on this route has increased many times over, resulting in frequent traffic congestion. The highway, however, will not be shut down during the construction work. Rather, the lanes will be expanded on one side of the highway at a time, and the existing lanes will remain operational. According to the project details, 80% of the construction work will be financed by the government, while the remaining 20% will be borne by the Roads and Highways Department. The government had earlier planned to upgrade the highway to 6 lanes, but later it was decided to increase it to 10 lanes. In addition to the economic benefits, this project will also reduce the pressure on the Jamuna Bridge, as many trucks are likely to use the new highway instead. The number of trucks using the Jamuna Bridge is currently around 700 per day, but this figure could come down to 350 after the new highway opens, reducing the pressure on the bridge. It has been estimated that around 24,000 vehicles, including trucks, buses, cars, and motorcycles, use the Dhaka Chittagong route every day. Of them, around 12,000 are heavy vehicles. As the largest seaport in South Asia, Chittagong Port plays a pivotal role in Bangladesh's foreign trade. Around 90% of the country's imports and exports pass through this port. Most of the imported goods are consumer items, including raw materials for industries. Consequently, a significant portion of the trucks entering Chittagong Port is engaged in carrying imported goods to various parts of the country. In fact, the heavy presence of trucks on the Dhaka Chittagong route is evident when you travel between the 2 cities. Currently, the 240-kilometer highway can accommodate a maximum of 2,000 vehicles at a time. But due to the excessive number of trucks, the road often gets jammed. The situation becomes particularly chaotic at the Meghna Bridge, which experiences severe traffic congestion, especially during peak hours. Trucks usually take the lead when passing through the narrow highway, because they move at lower speeds compared to other vehicles. Due to the low speed of trucks, the fast-moving vehicles get impatient and often overtake them, creating risky situations. Additionally, trucks often block the road while waiting for space to unload their goods, further aggravating the traffic congestion. Considering these issues, the government took the initiative to build 2 separate lanes for slow-moving vehicles. The idea behind this was to ensure smooth and safe movement of both slow and fast-moving vehicles on the highway. The slow lane is expected to help prevent accidents that often occur due to overtaking. Moreover, the lane will allow trucks to move without hindering the flow of other vehicles. To address these problems, the government appointed a foreign consulting firm named Louis Berger Group in 2017 to conduct a study on the Dhaka Chittagong highway. The consulting firm conducted extensive surveys and submitted its report to the government. The report suggested that the highway be expanded to 10 lanes, up from the current 4 lanes. Based on this recommendation, the Roads and Highways Department is now in the process of preparing a detailed project proposal for the expansion of the highway. RHD officials said the DPP would be finalized soon and sent to the Planning Commission for approval. After receiving clearance from the Planning Commission, the project will be placed before the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council for final approval. Upon project approval, work is expected to begin within the next 1.5 years and is anticipated to take 3 years to complete. The project will be implemented under the public-private partnership mode, which means that while the government will bear 80% of the cost, the remaining 20% will be financed through a loan from the World Bank, according to officials from the Roads and Highways Department. The concept of slow-moving vehicle lanes is relatively new in Bangladesh. However, similar projects have been successfully carried out in India, where such lanes have proven to be highly effective. Citing an example, officials mentioned that a section of the Bangalore-based highway has been converted into a 10-lane road with dedicated slow-moving vehicle lanes, and the measure has significantly improved traffic flow. According to the Bangladesh Road Transport Authority, there are approximately 12,000 heavy vehicles on the highway, including trucks and covered vans. The BRTA, however, does not have data on the number of pickups and trailers. To address this issue, the project will include electronic toll plazas and truck weighing and motion systems for accurate data collection. While the project primarily aims to ease traffic congestion on the Dhaka Chittagong highway, it will also bring relief to commuters on the Meghna Bridge. Currently, trucks are prohibited from using the bridge from 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. due to safety concerns. However, once the project is implemented and slow-moving vehicle lanes are established, the restriction on trucks may be lifted. With the growing number of vehicles on the highway, it has become crucial to expand the road. For the convenience of commuters and the smooth functioning of the country's economy, the project report suggests that in addition to expanding the road, measures should be taken to prevent further deterioration in the condition of the road. Furthermore, the local people should be made aware of the importance of maintaining the quality of the road. As part of the project, the government will also construct 2 new rail overpasses at Mograpara and Fatula on the Dhaka Chittagong highway at a cost of 350 crore taka. These rail overpasses are expected to improve connectivity and reduce the number of level crossings on the highway. Meanwhile, the construction of a 4-lane tunnel under the Karnafali River in Chittagong is progressing steadily. The tunnel, which will connect the city's port area with the highway, is being constructed at a cost of around 1,800 crore taka. So far, 60% of the work on the 10.63 kilometers tunnel has been completed, and it is expected to be open to traffic by June 2024. Upon completion, the tunnel is expected to alleviate traffic congestion in Chittagong City and reduce travel time between the port area and the highway. Currently, trucks carrying goods to and from the port have to pass through the city, contributing to traffic jams. 8. Once the tunnel becomes operational, trucks will no longer need to enter the city, significantly reducing traffic congestion. Authorities are optimistic that these infrastructure projects will not only improve connectivity, but also boost economic activities in the region. The construction of the slow-moving vehicle lane on the highway is expected to help maintain smooth traffic flow and reduce the risk of accidents. By ensuring the safety and efficiency of the road network, the government aims to facilitate the transportation of goods and services, ultimately contributing to the growth of the national economy. As Bangladesh continues to develop and industrialize, the demand for efficient transportation systems will continue to rise. Therefore, the government's commitment to investing in infrastructure projects such as the Dhaka Chittagong highway upgrade is crucial for the country's progress. By prioritizing connectivity and logistics, Bangladesh can position itself as a regional hub for trade and commerce, attracting foreign investment and driving sustainable economic development.